battling, but I mean, he's feeling himself at this point. He's loose.
Ooh, he's
oh my
feeling
gosh.
himself 100%. He needs to be
Oh my
aggressive on
gosh.
these to be able to get it. He's got full piece control, but the opponent managed to get out the wall. He doesn't fully claim it. Keox is fast, but unfortunately the opponent is also prepared to fight a left player of his caliber. But no, he's fighting anyone who will come near him. Big 130. The player manages to get the wall into his box. It seems to be making him look like a flopper right now. Keox, he gets the wall taken again. He's doing anything he can to take it back. He went for the no-scope and it's split. Manages to take out Keox, who was in 6th. So potentially they drop him out of the prize money threshold. But look, it doesn't seem to be over for Split with 2 eliminations to his name. We've been saying he's needing to get one all day. He's now starting to pop off, but is it too late to climb up all the way back into that prize money slot?
I don't think it's too late, but it is going to be very, very hard nonetheless. Split was inside 27th place there. These couple elims, he's put him at least, thrusts him up to top 25. So, yeah, the opportunity is absolutely available for Split to fight his way up to the prizing, but it's going to be tough. And man, when you get someone like Split who's as good as he is, angry, right? And then forced to go ahead and get active, this is unfortunate. Death is just trying to, you know, throw a little signal out there like, don't bother me. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see if this is gonna work out. These guys are just trolling right now, having fun in the last game, but Split's not having it. He knows what time it is, man. Split needs these elims more than anyone. Death has found 4 though, man. That's crazy. Look, he comes back. Remember, this was his launch pad here.
I think he just had it and landed straight away back. I think he's just going to reuse it. He's potentially watching out. I'm actually not really sure what the launchpad play was. I think he may just be keying fully, but maybe just seeing Split go there. I know what it is. Follow and try and land.
Yeah,
on him.
That's what I was gonna say. He's like, Split, I don't want to even be next to that dude. Look at the respect he's gonna give him here. He knows where Split is, and he's like, okay, I'm keeping my distance away from that man.
I thought it was going to be the opposite, where he's like, I see where Split's going. I want to land on that guy. But no, I think it turned out being the way that you thought it would be as we move over to close to my favorite type of cheese, unfortunately. Not going for any eliminations. Actually spraying down onto Shark down below, but no. Ooh, moving back over to Split, actually, who has moved back into fight. Is this still with Death? I don't think it's actually still with Death, but he's going to get super, super aggressive still. Goes to the nice shot, hits that big 46, gets the ramp in the box. Unfortunately, not fast enough. Able to get his fully boxed opponent and the 140 on Ackerman, picking him up. That is one for the highlights.
Yeah, that was just clean too, and he knows he's gonna need a monster of a game, and he's trying to put it all out there. He's also not oblivious to the lobby count, right? He sees, hey, this thing is lighting up here, and if I don't take advantage, then I'm not gonna be able to win this, right? Like, my opportunities to actually find elims are dwindling down. But that launch pad there he picks up is just gonna be added to the repertoire. He's got a bunch to work with. The sniper shot comes in. And that's probably from Death. That's most likely Death, who was on the other side of the river there. Split's not even going to push that. He's going to find these kind of players on the edge of the zone. And this is one. This is these clean fights he can take right now. This is up against Baby Dev here. Baby Dev, who had a couple elims. He was up somewhere inside that top 15 last we checked. Big fight. Oh, he was in top 7, actually. Baby Dev was in top 7.
Ooh, okay. So still in a good position, but... Look, for Split getting pressured, like we've seen Split absolutely firing off this game. He came into the chat earlier and he said he was going to need to do something. He
looks like a new person, dude.
He does. This is a player that we've not seen before. This is a guy who can fight, who can be aggressive, but no, he's being tagged by Baby Dev at this point. He manages to get the wall off. Both players are weak. He has to slow things down, pop the minis, go for the med kit too, potentially the big pot for Split and the med kit for Dev, but no, he sees a guy playing, trying to pop that big pot. He doesn't want to allow that pressure to come out. Split will probably still get it off as he goes to the edit play. Both players still equally weak right now, and I think this is time where both have to chill. They have to slow down, try and get the pops off. I think Split's can be at the advantage, so if he gets that pop off 5 seconds faster, he can then apply the pressure. Yes, indeed. So now he is at the HP advantage, and hopefully he can make the most of it.
Yeah, definitely he's going to have to here, but yeah, I mean it when I say it. Like, this Split is looking like a brand new person right now. Look, he's going for the piece control. He's going for the jump in the box type of tactics. Ooh. Even here, he cuts him off, but of course, being predictable now, that aggression is definitely something that a player that is good can read from the opponent. And listen, Baby Dev's in top 7, right? He's in the top 10. He's a good player. There's no doubt about that. So the reads coming out of Baby Dev, just great defense there. As we saw with Eden and Shark, that fight finally ends, and Split is going to give the respect Dev deserves here. And I think he recognizes, okay, I've met a solid match. You know what? You live to see another day. I'm not even going to bother with you.
It was a nice little short pad he got there, but this landing spot is looking awfully difficult. I was going to say he's going to get focused by the entire lobby, but they don't really seem to be that focused on him at all. When a player flies through the air, gets cracked, and just no one fights him, this is very, very not what I would expect, but Split is actually still going on a complete rampage. He's just decided, I'm just going to keep fighting. I'm just going to completely land on someone else at this point. He managed to pop those heals that big pot they need to. Trying to use that floor edit to try and spot any opponents up above him. Maybe even a sniper headshot coming out, and fifth zone's about to appear. And he pulls it. Look, this is a good spot for him to start climbing up the leaderboards, apart from the fact that he has 34 builds. That's not necessarily good, but with his aggressive play that we've been seeing, look, I'm more confident in him than ever to get refreshes in the endgame.
Yep, and I'm hoping he manages to do it. Like, at this point, these 3 elims are massive for him, and of course the placement, if he can secure this all, just tie it all up with a nice victory royale. I mean, it may not have been his day for all the other games, but at least he can proudly close out within a top 5 sitting here, or a top 10, because some of those contenders, right, the number 1 player, the number 2 player, like all these other guys that were up there, 6th place, 7th place, like a lot of these guys have already fallen. There's only a couple left in, so it's really going to open things up. This is that 7th place player right there. It's Baby Dev. They've already shown what happens when these two beasts clash. I mean, it's big, and look, it's the reason Split's actually hurt right now on HP.
Indeed, and I am worried, like we've already mentioned, for him to get in the end game, it's going to be tough. As actually Grabify lands right near him. He goes straight in for the fight. He manages to get the wall piece control, but he decides not to engage on that, actually, despite the fact he has the edit. But he goes through, doesn't actually get any of the materials. Now he's just used a ton of his mats. He's trying to jump straight into the box. He manages to get the wall piece control, but he's blocked off on the floor by the opponent. But there it is. That's the refresh that he needs. 105 builds up. He can slow down if he needs to. There's still peppers there. That sniper is probably not worth carrying at this point, but maybe he's just even going to use the peppers just to get straight in the box and continue this reign of aggression.
And not only that, I mean, the fact that he stole the refresh loot there is going to be a sign for him to know, hey, this guy doesn't have the mats. Like, and if he needed it, it might be a free elim in front of him. And look, someone else snatches it up instead. So, he's pretty upset that he didn't pull the trigger a little bit sooner there. He was trying his best to, though. Either way, look, another refresh is just going to land on top. And this is the most loot Split has seen all day. It's making up for that terrible game 1 that he had here.
I mean, it helped because he was the one applying the pressure too, right? He found other fights. He found other players that were scuffed, and he was applying the pressure. He didn't manage to pick up the eliminations from it all the way through and get those elimination points, which would have been so good. But he was a crucial factor in the fact that they are no longer in the game. And this is Cracked NL, who is super important to the leaderboards right now. Remember, he was 4th coming into this, picked up those 3 eliminations off spawn, and is in a good spot. And if they go against Split, the way Split is playing, I don't want to see that. No, but Split may go for the high ground play. Oh my god, he's playing so aggressive. No. He's not playing that aggressive quite yet, but he's landed in the back of the zone trying to go on another launch pad. He is playing extremely aggressively right now.
I don't even blame him. He needs a siphon right now to get his HP up, so it's the plays you got to make. And now he's looking for some weak walls here. This is where he's going to park up, probably looking to line up some big lines of fires onto some boxes here for a free refresh. Can he find one? Unfortunately, that's Crypt right there, who's fully healthy. Very good solo player. Not his day today, though. And, I mean, Split's playing so fast. He's playing so fast right now. Look at him go. I mean, he's playing this like it's a mid-game battle. Like, this is endgame right now. Zone's moving, and at this rate, I mean, I'm afraid he's going to make a mistake here and get taken out the game.
Might be indeed, but look, I don't know, with these mans, with this level of aggression, he's doing super well. Octo's still in the game too, who picked up an elimination in defeat, so he's still looking good to climb up the leaderboards and potentially go for that 1st place slot still. Split now trying to move further back through his own tarp that he has still with the materials remaining, potentially even a launch pad. With the amount of loot he's got, I wouldn't be surprised if he still had another member. CJ also still in this game as well, super critical, and here we go, Cracked now picking up another elimination of the game. That's up to 5 so far. He picked up another one that we didn't actually manage to see too, so this could be a winning streak for him. Beautiful mechanics to get himself ahead, good layer change to get himself onto a free layer to poverty tarp his way up ahead as Bravo lands on his box. He's in your top left, looking out, super careful as he sprays back onto Bravo. On high right now on the right hand side, Ethan ran a post on high. I don't think that's a play to win the tournament. You really want to make sure you're keeping an eye on Crack.
Yeah, CJR. And they were just a point away when they started this game here, so this is really coming out to the wire between CJR and, of course, Cracked. We might just have a race for it. CJR is going to find one. Split finds the feed. Finally, the one that he was looking for there, and CJR is still going as well. So now we got ourselves a competition here, Reese. We got ourselves, of course, the champ trying to come on up. Cracked on top of an enemy build there. The enemy does not make the edit because he was popping a med kit, and that was almost the end of the run for Cracked. Little did he know, but Cracked, does he realize CJ's above him? Look at these big shots here. This is everything. Everything's on the line right now for Split. Split's finally gonna fall here, but what a ridiculous run for him. Well played.
Picked up Qua.
Oh my gosh.
Picked up Qua in the feed. These two are right next to each other on the leaderboard. That could be huge. That may be the winning elimination for Cracked at this point, as he just continues his reign of terror, jumping in and also picking up Kazi at this point. He has now more materials. He's got the Siphon Mask to keep himself moving. He is a top 10 situation. He just needs to confirm more and more materials. This could be the winning play. I think he is in the winner at this point.
He is definitely in the lead by far as who is left in the competition, and he's still going. This might just be your Misfits Summer Academy champion here, ladies and gentlemen. He has got everything that he needs inside his inventory right now, and the fast heals to bounce back. Can he do it? The launch pad up is the biggest risk of the day, but no! Can he slip his way in? He gets in somehow, some way, and he's still alive here. What in the world? CJR is still up too, but I'm afraid CJ's gonna need a little bit more. He needs this elims. Cracked is still going. He finds another one, and he gets that one too. That's 10 eliminations, guys. And now it's Cracked up toe-to-toe here inside the zone. He gets the shot, but it's not gonna be enough to win it, but it will be enough to be the champion of the day.